Hi guys, I kind of feel like you got cheated out of chapter 2 this week, so I thought I'd just make a short video about it. Chapter 2, as you can see, is about the driver's exam, okay? So there are different parts to the driver's exam. This talks about cheating. If you get caught cheating at all, you cannot take the test for 30 days. And it says, taking any part of the driver's Illinois exam for another person is a criminal offense. And is punishable by a fine and a mandatory 7 days in jail. So don't take anybody's driver's test for them. But the driving test itself, you've got to make sure that the vehicle is properly licensed and has all the required equipment, brakes, things like that. Has to be the same weight class as what the license you're going for, so you can't bring a semi-truck to get your Class D license. You need a car. It should be properly insured. Every car that goes on the road in Illinois has to have insurance. You cannot put a car on the road in Illinois without insurance. So make sure your cars are insured. It should also have front and rear plates, and they've got to have the registered sticker on the car also. It's supposed to be driven to the facility by someone who has a valid license. When you go to get your license, you can't drive yourself because you're getting it that day. A licensed driver is supposed to be with you because you have your white slip or permit still. Okay, so the tasks that you're going to be graded on, and some of this is very simple. And if you get an average of an A or a B in class and in driving combined, you can do the driving test that you would normally take at the DMV with me. So that's motivation to get an A or a B, I hope. Anyway, checking in the controls, mirrors, they want to make sure you can get all those things adjusted correctly. You're supposed to back the car 50 feet. You're going to do a turnabout, all right? A turnabout is pulling into like an alley or a driveway, backing out, staying in that lane and going the other way. Parking uphill and downhill will be on there also. And it says starting from the downhill park and the uphill park. So what they want you to do is you're parked on the side of the road on the hill. You turn your wheels the proper way, which we'll talk about later. All right. You're done with the park. You're going to go back onto the road. They want you to go on the road the right way. And this is how you should do it. Signal, mirror, and then look over your shoulder to check your blind spot. If nobody's coming, then you go. Make sure you do those things. And then it just says controlling the vehicle by obeying traffic signs, traffic signals, control devices, basically driving around Pittsfield for a little bit and going through some stoplights, stop signs. It's not super difficult, the state test. Now, Mr. Bacon's test is a little harder. So we'll talk about that one later, but this is your state driving exam, and that's really all chapter 2 talks about as far as the driving. Written exam, it's pretty easy, folks. All right, you've got to identify signs. You're going to have multiple choice, true, false questions. Okay, it's going to talk about traffic laws, safety rules, everything that we cover in the book and in our class. Most of that's on the test. Okay, I don't think the state test is extremely hard either. A couple of my tests are harder than those. So you're safe on that. All right. And that's it. That's chapter 2. It's talking about your tests, the driving test, the written test. You also have a vision test, which is not a big deal either. So that's chapter 2. We'll see you guys later.